It's rivalry weekend on the basketball court. North Dakota State hosting South Dakota State for a pair of Summit League contests. The action started with the women's game. The first Bison points of the night come from their leading scorer. Heaven Hamling loads up from behind the arc, draining the three-point shot to make it a one-point game. The Bison striking down low this time. West Fargo's own Emily Dietz collects the lob pass and lays it up under the basket as NDSU takes a lead in the first quarter. Renea Hopkins now looking for an open teammate, but instead calls her own number, finding an opening and sailing the jump shot. SDSU would lead 23-16 after the first quarter. South Dakota State would carry that momentum into the second half, winning 86-78. The Jacks now improved to 18-2 this season, while the Bison fall to 14-5. Tylee Irwin led South Dakota State with 25 points, while NDSU saw a 23-point performance from Heaven Hamling. The men's game tipped off soon after and had a very similar start. After a big jackrabbit run to start the game, NDSU finally hits the twine. Sam Griesel spins back and forth in the post, backing his defender all the way into the basket before sinking the jumper from the paint. Jackrabbits with an 8-2 lead. Rocky Cruiser now looking to lay it up through a lot of contact, but the missed shot is saved by Grant Nelson, who taps the ball right back into the net for the Bison score. Griesel striking again near the midway point of the first quarter. First half, I should say, collecting the pass at the top of the arc, setting his feet, waiting for it, and hitting nothing but net on the three-pointer. Jackrabbits up by 6 at halftime. The Bison did come rumbling back, but fell just short. SDSU's Charlie Easley nailed a three-pointer with just 18 seconds left to steal the victory. Griesel led NDSU in scoring with 17 points, while Cruiser and Tyree Eady both added 13. These two teams will meet again as the Bison look to avenge their losses in the Shack on Saturday. Both UND basketball teams in action down in Omaha. The Mavs earning a clean sweep on the hardwood, beating both Fighting Hawk squads. The UND men fell 72-62, while the women were defeated 73-61. Casey Barovich led the UND women in scoring 14 points, while the men were led by Philip Rabracha, who kept his double-figure scoring streak alive with a 22-point performance. Both Fighting Hawk teams will stay in Omaha for another game tomorrow. And in another local doubleheader, the MSUM basketball teams were in action against Northern State. Here in Moorhead, the Dragon women won 63-51. Peyton Boom led Moorhead in scoring with 15 points. The win secures the spot in the NSIC Championship tournament at the end of the season for the MSUM women's team. The men were on the other side of the scoreboard in South Dakota, falling to Northern State 90-83. Gator Kuth led MSUM in scoring with 15 points. These teams will also square off once again on Saturday.